You're watching Phone Arena's video review of the Sony Ericsson Satio, and in the next several minutes we will tell you more about the handset that was initially known as the Ido. The phone is manufacturer's first in several respects. The first to run Symbian S60, the first all-in-one multimedia smartphone, and the first to come equipped with 12-megapixel camera. Moreover, it's the second cell phone with such a capable camera in general, the first being the Samsung Pixel 12. The device sports 600 MHz ARM11 Cortex-A8 processor, OpenGL ES 2.0 support, Wi-Fi, and built-in GPS. Throw the resistive 3.5-inch TFT display with native resolution of 360 by 640 pixels and 16 million color support into the deal, and we believe the Satio has what it takes to win over quite a few high-tech buffs. The handset is made of plastic entirely, with the metal sliding camera cover being the only exception. We have to mention the Satio feels surprisingly light-weighted for its overall size, and as a whole, the phone neither feels really expensive nor cheap in your hand. Its huge 3.5-inch display utilizes resistive technology and delivers saturated colors, although not nearly as good as those on AMOLED screens. What you have on either side of the handset is micro SD slot, manufacturer's standard connector, screen lock-unlock slider, camera shutter, buttons to switch between picture and video capture modes, a button that gets you to the phone gallery and volume rocker. The latter can be used to zoom in and out on things when taking pictures. On the overall, taking snapshot feels as you were using a normal digital camera. The 12-megapixel camera, xenon flash, and auxiliary LED light that helps the device to focus are on the back. Once opened, both the camera shutter and the small light under the lens start glowing in bright blue, which reminds us of the Cybershot lineup, and it's something we like. The Satio runs Symbian's X60 5th edition, just like the Nokia 5800 Express Music, N97 and Samsung Omnia HD. The manufacturer has introduced certain interface changes to make you feel what you have is a Sony Ericsson handset. The most significant alteration relates to the personalized home screen theme and its 5 tabs. You can place shortcuts to your favorite contacts on the first, and selecting any causes a menu with 3 options to pop on screen. The second shows up to 8 of your favorite web pages, while the third is literally the home screen itself, because it's the default one. You have a shortcut to the music menu of Sony Ericsson at the bottom of the screen that will also allow you to control audio playback when listening to music in the background. There are 4 more shortcuts below, to the dialing screen, the multimedia flash menu, your messages, and the search function of the phone. Now, let's get to the next tab that is actually a gallery of all snapshots you have taken. They can be browsed by sliding your finger downwards or upwards, and you have several options on selecting a picture. To set it as a wallpaper, send it via message, upload it to the internet, or switch to gallery view. The final tab gets you to a menu of 8 shortcuts that can be personalized to your liking. It's a good thing that switching between the tabs is as easy as sliding a finger against the screen. As a whole, we do like the theme, but if you don't, you can always change over to one of the standard ones that come with the operating system. The other new feature of the OS version running on the Satio is that themes alter the colors and overall design of the icons, and there are cool animations when you switch between menus. The transition effects are eye-catchy, but they make the phone somewhat sluggish. That's pretty much everything about the personalization in terms of the interface. The 12-megapixel handset comes with several pre-installed applications: YouTube, Facebook, and SMS preview. The latter shows you a preview of your text messages no matter what menu you're in. There is the option that allows access to the online application store, although there are still no available programs for the Satio, so you will have to search for software elsewhere. The rest of the interface is not any different from what we have seen on other handsets running the same operating system, say the Nokia 5800 Express Music, Samsung Omnia HD i8910, Nokia N97, etc. The internet browser is the standard WebKit-based application that comes with Symbian S60 5th edition. Navigation feels easy and pleasing thanks to the 3.5-inch display, and most page elements load as they would have on a normal computer. Similarly to the other models equipped with the same browser, the program fails to visualize certain flash elements, say the video players on websites like Vimeo.com and Vidler.com. Still, we are happy with the overall performance of the browser, and we hope Adobe releases Flash 10 for Symbian earlier than promised, i.e. at the beginning of 2010. Now, we have made it to the most interesting aspect of the Satio. Its 12 megapixel camera with xenon flash. It comes with interface that is unappealing, boring and monotonous. Simply put, it lacks the fresh and jazzy elements similarly to the Samsung Omnia HD. In terms of options, it offers 8 shooting presets, several modes including panorama, best pick, smile detection and touch focus to pick the object the camera should focus on. Moreover, you can choose between several color effects, set white balance and exposure, but you are disallowed to fiddle with the ISO sensitivity. The flash features red eye removal, plus you can activate picture geotagging. Finally, you've got auto option that is similar to the intelligent shot function of the LG Beauty Smart and Crystal that allows the phone software to automatically pick the best camera settings for you. The snapshots we took in natural lighting conditions have slightly thin colors, similarly to the K810, K850 and C905. In artificial lighting or in place where there is not enough light, the xenon flash manages to do its job admirably, just like the Pixel 12. Come to shots at night, the Satio performs great and certainly ranks among the best. As a whole, the first 12 megapixel handset of the manufacturer is a really capable camera phone. However, we believe it's not nearly good enough for a high-end device, not to mention the video capture resolution is relatively low, despite the good overall quality of the videos. Visit phonearena.com to find out more about the performance of the camera, along with the test snapshots and videos we took. The Satio is actually an all-in-one smartphone, so it's supposed to come with decent multimedia functions. They are all available via the beautiful flash menu that we know from previous models of the manufacturer, where you can take your pick from the 3 available options: browsing pictures, listening to music, or watching videos. The audio player filters content by well-known criteria: artist, album, alphabetically, playlists, audiobooks, podcasts or content you have personally captured. With an audio track playing, the interface of the ad reminds us of the 2-year-old Sony Ericsson W960, although it sports quite a few improvements as well. As a whole, it's comfy, but lacks settings like equalizer and sound effects, and we definitely miss these. The sound coming out from the built-in loudspeaker packs enough punch, but sadly, the boxed headset is not powerful enough. Either way, the treble and bass frequencies are vague. This is definitely something that music lovers will be disappointed at. Even worse, the Satio is not equipped with 3.5mm jack and there is no converter in the box, so you will have to shell out for one. The video player looks quite well and features large control buttons that are easy to press with your finger. We managed to watch H263 and H264 MPEG-4 videos with resolution of 720 by 480 pixels, high bitrate 1500 kilobytes per second and 30 frames per second on the 3.5-inch screen of the phone. Unlike the Samsung Omnia HD, the Satio doesn't support subtitles, HD resolution videos, DivX and XVID files, and doesn't deliver as saturated colors as the former, but its overall performance is good. Ultimately, we don't believe the first 12 megapixel phone of Sony Ericsson is worth the money. The manufacturer has come up with an all-in-one handset that performs above average in most things, but fails to impress us in particular. As a camera phone, it's better than the most handsets on the market at this time, especially when it comes to snapshots taken in dark. Unfortunately, its operational speed is low. The box headset is not loud enough and the phone lacks 3.5mm jack to allow you plug in a better pair. The Satio doesn't deliver anything special in terms of multimedia, and the only advantage over its rivals is the great in-call quality. Unfortunately, the price tag of the phone is rather steep and we don't really think it's justified. If you need proper snapshots, you better go for the Samsung Pixel 12 or the Omnia HD if video playback is your cup of tea.